We've been working on this Bandit Transam for quite some time now, and we're finally there. It's finally finished, and it's turned out to be really well. A lot of man hours invested into this build, a lot of passion invested into this build by myself and the team, but it's all worked out really nice. And the car, the fit and finish of it, the mechanical upgrades that gone into it make it a very special car. Bandit has an Art Morrison chassis under it that makes it handle really well and gives us our signature stance, as you can see on the car. Those awesome wheels that we'll talk about a little further down in the video. And I'm just doing a small 360 around the car. It's got a lot of details. You can see all of those pinstriping running across on that side and also on the front bumper area. Now this is not sticker, this has been done as part of the paint. It's a really difficult job to do, but then that gives it a lot of quality on the car. You can see how the stance really defines this car. Because of the stance and because of the wheel tire combination, it is looking very nice and very impressive. You can see the signature sort of exhaust. We've done a little bit of custom touches there, but it's very much like they used to be on the Transam. We've got LEDs in the back in those lights, so they're nice and bright. And then coming off to this side, you can see the arches have been widened a little bit to bring them out a little, but you don't notice these details until you see another Transam parked up right next to it. Our dash panel, although it looks stock, but we've got some changes and upgrades over there. So we've got, to start the car, we've got this push button start system, and we've got all gauges that work with our engine. So since it's an electronically controlled engine, so we need those electronically controlled gauges. These are from Decoder Digital, by the way. The gear stick is really nice. It allows us to go through the gears and play with the gears because it's sequential. So once I am in drive for first, second and third, I can push down and pull up on the lever, so that that really makes it very interesting. We've got for the handbrake, we didn't want to disturb our center console that you can see over here, so we've got a push button handbrake over there, and these are kind of like changes that we've done to the interior. A lot of other details in terms of the center console that's been completely designed for this car. It's a one-off thing. The back seats have been deleted, so we don't have any back seats anymore, and of course some of the period touches, like the T-top is all there, so it makes for a very nice, interesting mix of resto and mod stuff on the car. See, I'm well strapped into the car. Time to go. Hit that power button and start. The gear feel is, as I'm sitting on the car, my steering, my gear lever, my pedals are all within well and good reach of me. Turn the AC up so that we have a comfortable sort of drive. And starting off, this is just like as if you were driving a normal car. It doesn't feel like a 725 horsepower car when I am just in... So as we are going smoothly now, if we were to shift down and put it in power, you can see how amazing the power of the car is. It's just so much immense power on the car. And it comes on so quickly because we've got a supercharger on it. We'll let her fly a little more. There we go. Yeah, very interesting. it picks up. We've got all the creature comforts on the car, like AC, power steering, power brakes, so you don't really struggle as you would on a normal classic driving this car. Now the magic really happens inside the engine bay. We've got an LS3 motor with a supercharger on it. We're producing 725 horsepower. On all of our cars, we don't like to show the wiring, so we've done special custom covers for the front and the back. The firewall in the back's been moved 3-4 inches back so that we could position the engine further back into the car, improves the center of gravity. And you can see the AC lines been plumbed inside and under the covers as well. We've got AN fittings all through, running to the engine and all the way to the tank, so there's no chance of a leak happening. Some billet bottles and stuff like that, just for the showiness of it. And you've got an all aluminum big radiator to cool this big beast.